Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Homestead Happenings.
Morning, guys.
Oh, let's get you in the frame. Well, the day has come. We're off to drop me off at my truck.
Mm-hmm.
Big day. Sad day, exciting day. Oh,
Whole new adventure.
Yeah, but we've been here before. We've done this before.
We have.
It's gonna stink. But like we've talked about, sorry guys, I have a little bit of indigestion. Like we've talked about before, this is absolutely the best move for us moving forward.
Yeah, it is.
So, how'd you sleep last night?
Not bad.
No?
No.
I did a little bit of tossing and turning. I mean, anytime I'm not on the homestead with you,
I know.
I always worry about you, so.
I'm pretty sure I'll be fine.
Oh no, you will be fine. You're a big girl. You'll be perfectly fine. And guys, thank you so much for all the wonderful comments encouraging Missy moving forward.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, she needs that encouragement, and it's helpful. And you read most of them or all of them, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So super nice. And kind of a weird day. I'm feeling kind of weird about the whole thing.
It is.
But I'll be back in a day or two.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure, guys, my project list will be very extensive by then.
Well, today is Tuesday, so I start markets Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
So, yes, my week is very busy already.
Yeah. And you're headed over to Jason and Tara's on the way home, right?
Yeah, I figured since I was going to be coming through their area and I was so close, I'm going to go stop by there for a little bit.
Yeah. Because I have some portable fence, guys, in the truck that we're not using right now, and me and Jason were talking, and he might use it to, spill a little beans. He might use it.
Maybe. Well, we don't have to say why, but...
Well, to move animals around. Yeah. Let's just put it that way.
So, yeah. And then I have a couple of other things that I got to drop off. So. Yeah, we have one of their knives from the butchering and a bunch of other stuff, and so we're not using that fence. I have no intention of using it anytime soon. No. So we're perfectly happy letting them use it as long as they need it. It doesn't matter to us, so I'm happy to be able to provide that for them as well. It's about an hour drive. Yeah. Hour and 10 minutes for us to get up here to where the truck is. It's a beautiful morning this morning. It is. It's nice and cool. It's not too hot yet.
No.
But it's also 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So we did have a really early morning.
We did have an early morning. Oh, you guys are going to see the Amish going by behind me. Hopefully you can see that.
Maybe.
Big Amish area, this section of road we're in, so that's always nice. I'm intrigued by the Amish. I really am. Like, it takes a lot of...
They have their own little village, so...
And they have their own community, like we have our community. But, with all the modern conveniences that we take for granted, like cameras and cell phones and YouTube and all of that stuff, a vehicle that you don't have to feed. Well, I guess I feed it gasoline, which is probably more expensive than keeping a horse. Yeah. It takes fortitude because they don't have to do that. They choose to live that lifestyle the same as we choose to live our lifestyle. I mean, we could make things a lot easier on ourselves if we chose to.
We could.
Just go back to work full time, work till we die, and live with all the modern conveniences. But we also have chosen to live a different lifestyle, to live a different way, to live a little bit more simply, for sure. Oh, those down trees. That reminds me, guys.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So we talked in the last Homestead Happenings about that terrible storm that came through and how it made us evacuate from the camper twice on the same day. Excuse me, guys. On the way here, we had to travel west quite a bit. And the tornado. There was a tornado. And it was a lot closer than we thought.
Yeah. Something, I don't know if it was just kind of a microburst or a full-on tornado.
That looked like tornado damage.
5 miles from our homestead.
5 miles away, there was a swath. And it wasn't a big swath. Maybe 100, 200 feet across.
Yeah.
But
it definitely snapped a whole bunch of trees in half.
Ripped a whole bunch right out of the ground.
And ripped off a roofing to one of their barns.
Yeah, I would say it was more than a microburst, because we've seen microbursts before, and microbursts do not pull trees up out of the ground by the root ball.
But that
was real close.
It's probably why it was so bad where we were.
That's right. I don't know if it was an F1 or an F2.
Yeah.
It was not that far across the debris field at all.
No.
But it did. At first when we came up on it, I thought, oh, somebody's been in there with a bulldozer and pushed all those trees down, because literally the root balls are all ripped up. But then I realized nothing's in a pile.
No, and you could see some of the trees that were totally splintered in half.
Yeah.
You could tell that it wasn't bulldozed.
No, it was not bulldozed. As soon as it took me like 2 seconds to realize, no, this is where a tornado came through, because there was an oak tree, had to be, 2 feet in diameter.
Yeah.
Just split right in half about 20 feet up. So that's some serious wind that was coming through. Luckily, in that area, anywhere around us is really pretty rural. But there were no houses that I could see.
No, there wasn't any houses, just that barn that was right
barn.
there.
Yeah.
But then, like they always say, 10 feet over was a couple of houses and not even touched.
No, not even a shingle missing. So those tornadoes, where they're touching the ground, you don't want to be there. But as far as being on the outskirts of it, you can get away with a lot. Either way, I don't want to go through that again.
No. But I know that we will. We live in an area that gets tornadoes.
Yeah. And Tornado Alley, which in my youth really was from the panhandle of Texas through Oklahoma, through Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, and into, Indianapolis and that area. That whole Tornado Alley is kind of drifted south.
It has.
To where it's coming through more of an Arkansas, even coming through.
I know, right above us, we were watching the weather and listening.
Oh yeah.
So southern Missouri got hit pretty hard.
Oh, they got nailed. They got nailed the other day.
Yeah.
So that's something we're gonna have to learn to live with. I think probably once the house is built, it would not be a bad idea to think about putting in a storm shelter of some kind.
Absolutely.
So,
and we do have friends that say we could go over to their house, or
Scott and Susan came over yesterday.
Yes, and they did say we could go there. They do have a basement.
They have a good basement.
We do have other friends who have a storm shelter, which have offered for us to go over there. The only issue with that is that you would have to take it very, very seriously and travel to their house before the storm even hit.
Yeah.
Because there's no getting to their house after the storm hits.
No, it's not.
It would be so hard to drive in that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like the storm the other day when we evacuated the second time. Yeah. It was on us. Like driving 15 minutes to their house was not going to help us at all.
No. All of a sudden, it just started getting so windy, pouring rain, hail.
Yeah.
Like, we barely had time to run to the truck.
Yeah.
Which was
25 feet away. No, it was not far away. So
yes.
Storm shelter may be something that, and I would love to construct my own storm shelter somewhere close to the house there, but with that spring that's over there, and then the way we have everything designed with the septic tank and the leach field, I'm not sure how we would do that. We may have, it would need to be an enclosed thing. Like I don't think I could dig a hole and build a concrete bunker, because water would eventually leach into it. It would have to be like some kind of plastic of some kind or something like that. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. When we lived in New England, no one has a storm shelter.
No.
And we had hurricanes that come through on the regular. But still, no one had like a storm shelter like that, which it's actually very common around here. We know lots of people.
We do. We know
who have storm shelters.
Who have storm shelters, but even in New England, even when we got the hurricanes, we did have a little bit of flooding, but not like the flooding that we get here.
No, the rainstorms that we get here are definitely more powerful.
They are.
Yeah.
And they drop so much rain.
Oh, yeah. We got, when that storm came in, I mean, I'm just estimating, guys, but I would say we got a minimum of 2 inches, close to 3 inches of rain in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it just came down.
Yeah, and the reason why I say that estimate is because I know what the puddles look like in a longer, duration storm that drops 2 to 3 inches of rain on our property. Like that rock area by the trailer where the water hose goes across, it's 2-3 inches or more before that floods out. And it was flooded. It was completely flooded.
And we still have some small puddles.
We do. So, so big day today, guys. Wish me luck. Hopefully everything will go well. I'm sure I forgot a dozen things.
I don't know. I think we planned pretty well. I think that we're going to get you pretty much set up.
And I'll be home in a couple days, so...
Yeah, and you'll find out real soon if you forgot something.
Yes, I will. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming along. Thanks to all our members.
Yes.
We really love you guys. You help support our channel and what we do here, and we really appreciate all of you. So we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.